I'm so avoiding housework. I can't tell you how much I'm avoiding it. I thought I'd just come and show you a little haul from MakeupGeek. For those of you who aren't aware, MakeupGeek is Marlena. She has a channel here on YouTube, and I've got to say that she was the one where I cut my YouTube teeth on. She was the first, I think she was the first person that I actually subscribed to, and probably a reason why I subscribed. Well, I started even that I had a channel. Marlena is just an awesome tutor in relation to makeup, so check out her channel if you haven't. I'd be surprised if I'm introducing anybody to her, by the way. She's brought out her own line of makeup. Primarily eyeshadows, lipsticks and pigments. Oh, so, and gel eyeliners. When they came out last year, I really wanted them. The prices are extremely reasonable, but I don't know why it's taken me so long. But so I purchased a whole bunch of eyeshadows and a couple of her pigments, and I've got to say that I'm really enjoying them. So I'll go through the swatches as well, so you guys can have a look at the swatches. Yeah. So what I did was I actually created a list of what I wanted, and I Instagrammed it, and I tagged her in it, and she actually responded, because I said, do I need any more eyeshadows? And she said, you know what, take out this a particular eyeshadow. She said, take out that one. I'm actually reformulating it, but I would recommend adding another 2 eyeshadows. So that's what I did. Whatever she says, I'm going to do. The prices are $5.99 US, which I think is a fabulous deal. If you are comparing it to MAC shadows, I think MAC shadows in the US are about $15, correct me if I'm wrong, and in Australia a MAC shadow is $33. Yeah, $33. The eyeshadows come in, her eyeshadows come in pan form, and also they come in the little clamshell. That's my little clamshell. I bought the pan form ones, and yes, you can also get them in the clamshells if that's what you're after, and I think they retail for about $7.99. Her shipping is reasonable. I received my products within 10 days, which is fine, because I think I ordered them on a Saturday night, which means that the weekend was involved, so I had no problems with shipping or the time it took for shipping. It was just normal delivery, not express delivery or anything like that. Yeah, so I'll just show you what I purchased, so if you're interested, keep on watching. That was a long intro. I actually did try to record this as a first impressions a few weeks ago, but unfortunately the lighting was really bad, so apologies if it's still bad today. I'm going to show you all the eyeshadows, but I just want to show you the packaging. That's the packaging there. These are for the pans, so it's very similar to the pans of MAC or any other eyeshadows that you can purchase as a pan, and it's really cute because on here, and let's see if I can read it with my dodgy eyesight, as makeup geeks we stay true to who we are. Cosmetics are not used to change ourselves but to enhance the exquisite and unique people that we are. To be a makeup geek means to be something reflection of our inner beauty. To be a reflection of our inner beauty, I suppose. So really cute. So attention to detail with her packaging, and she's also cruelty free as well. So on with the colours. I'm going to keep chopping and changing and editing so you can see these. I actually put them all in a uni palette, and here are the colours. Here I have been wearing them for a while. So there are the colours there. They are gorgeous. I bought mostly MAC shadows. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4 shadows, basically a shimmer shadow. And yeah, so I'll start swatching for you. So the first one is Vanilla Bean. Vanilla Bean is basically a creamy beige, if you want to call that, matte. And you could say there's a bit of a sheen to it, but I actually don't see it. But I'm going to do 2 swatches purely because of the colour, and yeah, you can't see it. I'm going to try to take some photos of these ones, but it's just something that I would wear on the brow bone or sweep it all over my eyes, and I think this is one of the few colours that I'd very quickly hit pan on, purely because the colour is just so versatile. So that's Vanilla Bean. And the next colour I have is Beaches and Cream. So that's the name there. Let's do a swatch. I didn't show you a finger swatch of the other one. That's the thing there. And this is, this again is a beige, but it's got a lot of peach in it. And if you can see, that's a colour there. I keep on saying if you can see, but you can't see it, can you? but hopefully you can, and I'll try to take some photos as well. But again, this is a colour that I purchased as a transition colour, maybe sometimes take it towards my brow bone if that's what I wanted, and also maybe just to create a shadow underneath my eyes. But yeah, so loving that one. And the next colour I have is Peach Smoothie, and that's the colour there. And this one is more peach than, what was the other colour I did? Beaches and Cream. This again is a matte colour, so all three colours that I've showed so far are matte. And again, this I think would look great in the crease as well. So that's Vanilla Bean, Beaches and Cream, and Peach Smoothie. So, I mean, they barely show on my thing, but they definitely show in my eyes. And I've got to say that when the first time I put these on, I was actually amazed at how long they lasted, and they didn't crease on me. And I'm not saying this for the sake of it. It's not as if I'm going to tell you to go and buy shit makeup, and it's not as if she knows that I'm alive. Yeah, she responds to the Instagram, but how many Instagrams does she respond to? I'm not going to tell you to go and buy shit eyeshadows if, you know, it's everybody's money, and I would hate for somebody to rave about a product if they didn't like it. And trust me, I wouldn't be raving about this. I would have just gone through the colours for you so you could see them, and then get you guys to make your own decisions about it. But I'm totally amazed about how long it lasted. I do always wear a primer underneath my eyeshadows, so beware of that. And the primer of choice at the moment, which I would have used with most of these shadows when I was trying them on for the last 2 weeks, would have been the Urban Decay Eden. So in case you wanted to know that. And the next colour is Creme Brulee. All the details will be down below anyway, so that's the colour there. So far, I know that when I hold the pans up on their own, they probably look all the same, but trust me, they're not. I'm not that insane. Again, this is like a medium matte brown, a light brown. That's the colour there. And like I said, that's a matte one too, so I don't know if I showed you the finger swatch. And the next colour I picked up was Latte. That's how it looks in the pan. And again, this is probably, this is like a strong latte colour if you partake in coffee. And again, it's matte, and that's the colour there. Again, nice for a crease colour. Really like that. And it's also taking the shadow underneath my eyes as well. What do they call it? A drop shadow or whatever. Like that one. It's probably one of my favourites too. And then I've got Frappe Latte, and that's the colour there, and I will swatch it right next to it. That's the colour there. And this colour is again like a coffee colour, but it's got a lot of, I think, a bit more red to it. Definitely a bit more red to it, and that's there. So that's Latte, and that's Frappe, and that was Creme Brulee. And the next colour I have is probably actually I'm going to say favourite for all of these. Truly, it's ridiculous, but I do actually really enjoy them. And yeah, so this one is Cocoa Bear, and this is a reddish brown. And this colour again looks fabulous in the crease. Fabulous for bringing it down and smoking out a really dark smoky eye as well. Oh God, I love this colour. And that's Cocoa Bear there. Beautiful. And next we have Mocha, which is a deep brown, again matte as well. Finger swatch, and I'll swatch this next to Cocoa Bear. And there it is there. I don't know how it's coming out once I upload this, but it looks a bit redder there than it is. It's got a bit of red. It's actually a bit cooler there, but I really liking that one. So one of the shimmers that I picked up was Homecoming. This was one of the colours that Marlena mentioned that I should pick up because I didn't have it in my wish list. And this is, it's quite cool. Well, yeah, it is coolish, but it's really, really nice. How am I going to do this? So if I showed you, I go like this, and it's got a lot of shimmer to it. Look how beautiful that is. Can you see the shine? Nice. Really like that. Beautiful for the lid, I think. And then the next one is Moondust. That's the colour there. And I would say that the Moondust is like well, it's definitely a taupe, and it's probably got some silvery bits in it too. But that's the colour there. Nice, nice. And the second colour she said to pick up was this one, which is Prom Night, and that's the colour there. And this Prom Night is it's purpley and grey, and I'm actually looking forward to trying this one with Chanel's Illusoire on top. I think it would look awesome because Illusoire pulls quite grey on me, but I think that with this purple underneath it might look a whole lot purplier. And next we have Envy, and that's just a deep green, shimmery green. Beautiful. I don't wear greens often enough, but I can, oh God, look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. I actually I think some of my previous videos I actually had this colour in the crease, and I like that it almost brings it's quite a dark green, and I'm just fussing around with hand wipes, and it almost sometimes it even looks black, well, because I've got hooded eyes. Yeah, so I love it. And the other green that I picked up was Dirty Martini, and I had to pick it up for the name and for the colour. It is a matte colour, and it's absolutely an olive martini, olive green. Like it. And again, like I said in previous videos, I think I had this one on my lid, and yeah, just loving it. I don't think I've got any colour like this, and I had to obviously pick it up. So that's the olive green there. So the next colour I picked up was Purple Rain. That's the colour there. It's a true matte purple. I have to say, and I'm not bashing, doing any bashing or anything, this was probably the most disappointing colour that I picked up. Especially when I first swatched it, I've just gone, oh. But over some primer and using a brush rather than swatching, it worked out better. It just came out really like not powdery but streaky, and there wasn't a lot of colour payoff. But I've worn this in the crease, so that's the colour there. So you can see how it's not as pigmented as the other colours, but in the crease, you know, dipped the brush into it 2 or 3 times, built it up, and it looked magical, especially with was it Homecoming or Prom Night? Loved it with Prom Night, so it was just like, oh my gosh. And I just felt so much better once I wore it on my eyes, and I've gone, yay, it actually looks fabulous. So yeah, so if you are wondering, that is the swatch that I'm getting. Over a primer I can build it up, and I can get a decent colour out of it that I'm quite happy with. But I need to tell you that, like I said, I want to be honest about this, and I'm not trying to bash anybody. I love these, and I am actually looking forward to purchasing more of them. I'm going to wipe my hands, and I'm going to show you some other things I picked up. And next I picked up 3 MAC pigment samples. I tend not to buy MAC pigments or makeup online from anywhere, but I trust her. Definitely can trust Marlena. So I bought 3 pigments. One is Reflex Gold. Hopefully that will show up gold there. The next one is Reflex Pearl. Sorry, I haven't opened these yet, so that's the pearl one. And this one is Reflex Teal, and I just want to go, oh, can you see the teal? Oh my gosh. If you guys subscribe to Justin Hunter, you would know that he talks about Reflex Teal all the time, so I had to get my hands on it. So I picked up those, and they're all under $5. And you know, you might look at that and say, oh look, there's not much pigment there, but I don't know the last time I actually finished a pigment sample, let alone a pigment bottle, so they will last me for years. And I picked up another milk because I was running out. Well, not running out, but I was putting an order in, and you know, I don't want to pay for delivery again. And then I accidentally picked up 2 of these, but I just picked up the NYX NYX Megashine Lip Gloss in Beige. In Marlena's earlier videos years ago, she would always use this lip gloss, so I've been coveting it. It's called Beige. Yes, it is pink, and I have no issue about that because I know that it's pink. Yeah, so I just thought I'd pick up one of those, but luckily my sister gets one too now. And lastly, I picked up two of her pigments, and I think again they're a great deal. I can't remember how much the price is, but I'll link her shop below. That's the packaging it comes in, so again cute, and then you can see the name inside. So the first colour I got was Utopia, and Utopia is, and I'm scared, oh, I should have brought a towel because I'm so scared that I'm going to spill it, because you know I am. Actually, I might do it from the lid. I'm so professional. That's the colour there. It's like, oh my god! Sorry if I scared any animals then. That's the colour there. A lot of people say this is similar to Antique Gold from MAC. And it is, it's got some darker brown elements and also obviously that Antique Gold colour. But that's the colour there. The glitters looks like it's a bit chunky, but as you actually spread it, like even with the swatch, it they sort of break up. I haven't worn these on my eyes yet, so I can't say if it falls out, but oh my god, how can you not buy that? Oh. And I think this is the last one. I picked up Insomnia. So this is sort of like a brown pigment, but it's got a lot of duochrome in it, and it's got like a bluish tealish pigment to it. If you guys are familiar with MAC's blue brown pigment, and I think they've even got a blue green pigment, that's it there. Oh my god, and I love this shade. Or MAC's Club again. Oh my god. And what's so cool about this one, you can actually get a fantastic eye look just with this one colour. Sweep it over the lid, it'll look like you've got a tealy brownie, and then when you work it into the crease, it actually looks more reddish brown, so it looks like you've got two colours on, but you've cheated, it's only one colour. So I'll give you a swatch, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how close this is to other shadows, because this is not a unique colour. A lot of brands do this colour, but I have to say this is probably my favourite. Yep, I'm calling it. So I'm just working it in there because so that's the colour there. Look at the shine. You can wear this wet or dry. How gorgeous is that? So as you can see, so it looks reddish, teal. It's like magic. So now I'm going to show you 3 dupes that I have. So if you have this, then you don't have, if you have one of these, you don't have to purchase it. But if you don't have any of these and you've wanted one of these, you can then go ahead and buy the MakeupGeek one, which, like I said, I think I like more. This is a pressed pigment sample of MAC's blue brown pigment, and as you can see, I do love it so much that it's almost gone. So let's see, that's the colour there. It's hard to get on. I might have to do the double swatch just purely because I can't get much on my finger. Yeah, let's try another one. Give it a fair go. So that's MAC's blue brown pigment there. I don't know what you guys think. Obviously they're almost exactly the same. I would think that the MAC one shows a bit more red on the edges, but there you go. So if you wanted the MAC, you can pick up MakeupGeek. The next colour I have is from the BareMinerals The Vision palette, and the colour is Mirage, which is that colour. And again, you can see there's a considerable dip in there. I do use this colour a lot in any form, so that's the shade there. And again, I'll just rub it in so we can see it. So I don't think this comes across as well as the other two, but yet very similar. There you go. So MakeupGeek, MAC, BareMinerals. And the last one, and I do love this one, but I just don't like it how it leaves my eyes crunchy, is the Ellis Faas in E305. This is a cream shadow, and I've got a dodgy brush, so I have to be really careful with this one, guys. So, and that's the Ellis Faas there. So as you can see, the Ellis Faas has got a considerably higher amount of shine. That's because it is a cream pigment, a cream shadow. I do really love how this looks on my eye, but it does dry a bit crunchy, so I don't wear it that often. But yeah, so there you go, make a decision. I would say that MakeupGeek wins. And I'm not biased at all because I paid for all of this. So there you go, guys. That was my haul from MakeupGeek. If you guys have tried any other colours that I haven't shown here, let me know and I'll be sure to check the swatches out. Check out Marlena's website. The swatches she has is fantastic, and also she shows the swatches against other colours so you can get an idea of, you know, sometimes when you see a swatch on its own you can't really tell, but when you can see it against other colours you can say, okay, yep, that's a colour that I would try. So check out her swatches. I think Vampy Varnish or Pink Sith, who are beauty bloggers on the interwebs, have got swatches as well. I think they both, definitely Vampy Varnish. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, have a look around and you'll see some swatches as well that other bloggers have done and see what their reviews are and what their experiences are. But on the whole, I'm extremely happy with them, and I know that I had concerns about the Purple Rain shadow, but honestly guys, once I actually used it as an eyeshadow rather than swatching it, it performed much better. And very often something that swatches really well may not always work on your eyes really well, and sometimes those that don't swatch really well work on the eyes really well once you start using it with a brush and a primer. So yep, loved it, love it all. Extremely well priced, I think, for the quality is amazing. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. If you've got any questions, leave it below and I'll endeavour to answer them. Remember to thumbs up, because that's what all the other beauty YouTube people say. Take care, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. See ya. Ciao.